Hey, gang, it's me, Stand Tall Steve. Once again, we are doing our Facebook and LinkedIn Live. We're here. Now, this is a little different one, gang, all right? It's different on this one because it's just me. I don't have any special guests hidden backstage or I'm going to bring out in a minute. You just have me. And here's the thing, guys. I'm not home. Obviously, I'm in a hotel room little bit different of a situation, and it's okay. I can roll with it, right? I'm in Georgia. I think it's Covington, Georgia. I'm going to be going to tomorrow. I'm going to Walton County Schools. I'm doing a presentation for their leadership team on leadership strategies, vision, mission, values, all the things. So I'm back out because here's the thing, gang. For a little while, basically from spring break on till now, it's been quiet. And you know this. This is the thing in public education, parochial education, charter education, all education. Around about spring break time, things go silent in education as far as speaking, training, consulting goes. Because you got spring break either is coming on or you're getting off of spring break. After spring break, it is what? Zone in, focus in for what's coming. That's right. State testing. All the state testing is going to happen. So we got to get the kids through the state testing. Where's the laptop cards? How are we getting them all through? We want to get sure we get our good numbers and such going on. So we're not doing any PD during that time. You might have a few conferences here or there, some online conferences, a couple of things here, but not much. Then once you're getting done with the state testing and such, then usually you have your mad dash for the end of the year and all the things that go along with that. Now, usually I get some, some student assemblies, because I do a student assemblies, but that's not the case in this one. I didn't get any. I had two student assemblies, but not much going on. So I'm finally back out. Some of the schools down here in the southern area, south, they're already out. Some of our Midwest schools are already out, and now's the time that we're going to start seeing administrative retreats, administrative trainings, right? Summer PD for teachers. Also leaning into the summer conference season. There are a ton of amazing, great conferences that are going to coming up at the end of June and throughout July. I'm going to be at quite a few of those. I'm going to be in Chesapeake. No, that's not till August, but I'm going to be Innovative Schools Conference. I have a conference coming up in Florida Department of Ed. I got quite a few. I got a few different things that are coming up this summer that I'm going to be at, speaking, training, consulting. And then you're zoning down into August. And August is when all of those schools start up again, right? All of your schools in the South are going to start up again. So now we have our convocations. Schools are coming back in. They want to bring a speaker in, talk to everybody during that convocation time, and being able to get everybody pumped up to come back. And then our Northeast schools start up in the beginning of September. So that is the ebb and flow. Here's the thing. When you are out there and you're thinking about being an educational speaker, I want to talk about the top 10 mistakes or things that new educational speakers need to be aware of. All right. They make some mistakes. They're not really on top of things. So I'm going to go over these top 10 things. I'm going to give you each 10 of these. And then what I want you to do is just hear them out, listen them through. And if you're on right now, you're checking this out, jump into the chat. Let me know that you're here. Let me know that you're thinking and you're hearing these different things so we can see what's going on. All right. So we're going to hit these top 10 things real quick. The first thing, and the top 10 things that educational leaders or educational speakers need to know, you're going into it, mistakes that you made. Number one, and mind you, this isn't a top 10 meaning this is the number one, or this is the number 10, or this is the number 5. All right. So the first one that we're going to focus in is knowing your lane. Knowing your lane. What lane are you in? What are you speaking? You can't speak to everybody. You can't speak to everybody. Here's the thing. As speakers, not just educational speakers, but speakers in general, what's our job? Our job is to solve a problem. So in education, we want to have problems solved. What is the problem that you are solving, right? You have to hone into your audience. Are you speaking to leaders? Are you speaking to teachers? Are you speaking to counselors? Are you speaking to all of the above about a specific topic, right? Know your lane. Know who it is that you're talking in front of. If you're someone that talks specifically about instructional strategies for AP literature, but yet you're like, oh yeah, I'll go speak to the phys ed teachers. No, that's not your lane. That's not who it is that you're speaking to. So the main thing is knowing your lane. Here's the talk about. If your message is for everyone, it's going to connect with no one. I'll say that again. All right. If your message is for everyone, it will connect with no one. Know your lane. Me personally, I speak on 3 specific things: culture, climate, leadership development, idea development. That is it. Now, when I first got into it, culture, it was leadership. Then I just do culture, climate. And then you need the ideas. So those 3 things specifically connect to what it is that I did. Now, if I want to micro niche and go even closer into it, I really hit in well with school leaders, how to lead to create environments that work. Thank you, Sra. I'm going to get your name right. Pinky. Love that. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. So that's the first thing that we need to focus in on. Second thing that educational speakers are missing out on, that you don't know, that you need to be aware of: solve a problem. Don't just tell a story. A lot of times as speakers, what we want to do is we want to get in there, we want to tell our story. We have a great story about a student. We went through an experience, or something has happened and you've worked really well on that story and you're making everybody feel great. But what problem are you solving? I just said this in the first one. Our job is to solve problems. Stories are great, but what problem are you helping educators fix? So when you're sitting in your lane for speaking, training, or consulting, what you need to do is you need to make sure you have a clear understanding of what exactly you're trying to solve. Don't just wrap everything around the story. Connect your personal experience to their daily challenges that they have, right? There are challenges that are going on. Oh, Zadel. Okay, I know. Former teacher of mine. Zadel, how you doing, girl? She's hanging in there with us. Thank you so much for joining us. So when you're thinking about going out there and starting your process of speaking, training, consulting, doing anything like that, even if you're just staying in your own school district, think to yourself straight up, what problem am I solving? It's not all about the story. Now, don't get me wrong. I got a great story, right? I got some signature stories that will make you cry, make you laugh, make you giggle, and make you wonder. But it's not all about that. You attach that story to what it is that you want them to do. What problem are you solving? They need to walk away with something. Think about how many times you've been in professional developments. And the professional development that you've sat in, either it's very entertaining, but you have no content, or it's content heavy, but it's boring as all get out. There you go. So you need to make sure you have it. Faye, thank you so much, Heather. I try to include my stories. I try to make sure that they're right. All right, so first one was know your lane. Second one is solve a problem. Don't just tell a story. Three is create a signature session and a title for that signature session that kind of pops. One signature session that beats 5 half-baked ones. When you're coming up with what it is that you want to talk about, you have to think about, what is my main thing that I'm all about? What is my signature story? Now, my signature one is standing tall through it all. That's my main keynote. That keynote kills. Standing tall through it all. I'm Stand Tall Steve. I'm a tall guy. I'm on stage. You can't miss it. It connects with the whole standing tall part. It's inspirational. It's motivational. It's uplifting. I have another one, which is a good one, which is unlocking culture and climate. It's clear as day. What are we talking about? Culture and climate. What are we doing? We're unlocking it. You know exactly what it is that you're going to be focusing on. So try that out. What you can do is you can take the topic of whatever it is that you're speaking on, know your lane, drop it into AI, have them massage and work through some ideas for some topics. And then go to your circle group, your friend group, figure out what it is that you want to do. Make the little magnetic, make the title kind of magnetic and message driven, but you want it to be juicy enough. If someone saw your title on a conference list, would they stop scrolling and say, oh, interesting? Just think about how many times you've gone to a conference and certain things pop out. That's what you want to do. All right. That's what you want. Thanks, Judith. That's right. Stories of meaning. Knew when you so thanks so much, Judy. Appreciate that. I try my story. I use it, but it doesn't lead everything. It blends in all the things that I'm trying to help everybody with. All right. All right. So first one is know your lane. Number 2, solve a problem. Don't just tell a story. Number 3, create a signature session. This is my one thing that's going to make it pop. Number 4 thing that is all about the mistakes that new educational speakers make and things that you need to know. You need a speaker page or website. Yes, you. If you're considering doing this, you are going to have a website. You got to at least get a page. One thing, you got to have somewhere where people can get the basic information for you. A good photo of you, good title of what it is that you talk about, bullet points of outcomes, how to contact you, and then a testimonial, even if you have one. Like I say, you've spoken once or twice, put a testimonial on there. That's the basics, y'all. That's the basics. If you're serious about this, those are the things, the basic things that you need. It doesn't have to be fancy. It just has to be clear. Like I said, photo, short bio, speaking topic, bullet points for outcomes, contact me. That's it. It's not a big deal. If they can't find you, they can't book you. Now, a lot of times people are sitting around saying, well, I got a nice network of people. I'll just work my network. Here's my thing, gang. I said this a lot when I do my trainings. Sometimes you're not a hero in your own backyard. You're not a superhero in your own backyard. What do I mean by that? What I mean is in your own neighborhood, in your own area, you're just Jenny on the block, right? I'm just Steve. Like in New Jersey, I speak in Jersey, but I'm not a big deal in New Jersey. I go right across the bridge to Pennsylvania. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Steve Bowler here from New Jersey. I go down to Florida. I go to Illinois. I go to Kansas. Ladies and gentlemen, right? So that's something that you got to keep in mind. Speaking in your own immediate area, yes, it's possible you can do it, but get that website so that the world, other people can find you, get information about you so that you can make it even better, right? So first one is what? Know your lane. Number 2, solve a problem. Don't just tell that story. 3, create a signature session. What's your main thing that you're focused on? And then number 4, you need a speaker page, at least one page. It's not that hard. Go to Google, get a page, put some basic information on there. You can get it's a lot of templates. All right. You Canva people out there who are super duper on Canva. Make it happen. All right. So we've gone through 4 of these already. So 4 things that educational speakers, people who are new into this need to know, right? Mistakes that they have made. And here's the thing. I go out of my way and I really make sure that the within our ranks training that we provide allows educators the opportunity to get a heads up, be able to know what it is that's out there. Now, I was on social media just today on my flight on my way here to Atlanta. I flew out of Philly, and I was looking on social media, and there are some other people out there who are providing services for educators on how to do consulting, how to do some speaking, and things like that. Everyone that I've seen is a virtual course. You go in, you follow the virtual videos, you do the content, and congratulations, you're a consultant. Congratulations, you're doing it. And they push how much money you're going to make because they know that educators, they don't make a ton of money. That's not what I'm trying to do here. That's not what within our ranks is about. They're basically trying to bring as many people into it as possible. Get the numbers. Here's your information. It's up to you if you make it or not. That's not how we do it. We hold a retreat 3 times a year, a retreat where you actually come. We hold it in Philadelphia, Atlanta, and San Antonio. When you come, you will see me in person. We will spend time together. We will sit down. We will go through these things. And we have a small cohort. We don't go higher than 20 people. 20 people or so. That's it in the room. It is not hundreds. It's not a big, giant conference. We'll have a conference down the line eventually one day, but that's not what this is. It is direct training. And if you do go to this conference, if you do come to the retreat, we have to have a conversation before you even come. You don't just push a button, sign up, and you get it. We want to make sure that the right person is in the room. Each of the people that are part of the Within Our Ranks training, they have to have at least 10 years experience in education. Now, I'm not saying 10 years teaching, 10 years experience in education. You might be an aide. You might have been, I have someone who's in it who's been a substitute for over 10 years. They want to help other substitutes. They want to do student assemblies. Got it. You get it. You have the experience. You put the time in. We don't just let anybody come through, because part of this is also the probability of you having 10 years in, the probability of you following through with this has increased significantly. Yes, you will get money out of this. Yes, you'll get more income out of it. But more than that, with the training that we're doing, you're going to make education better. We're going to make education better. Better training, better speaking, better consulting. We're not just pushing anybody out there who says, oh, you can make some money, and they're going out there jacking up education. Because you don't know who's going to take some of those courses that are out there, and they're going to go out there and they're going to try to influence schools and districts, and they're going to cause more harm than good. Within Our Ranks, program I made, we're looking for real educators who care. Yes, you will make some good money. I am making great money. But it's not all about that. It's about making sure that education is better, and educators deserve good professional development. We do. That's what it's all about. All right. Boom. Let me step off of my soapbox a little bit, and let's get back to all the different ideas, the thoughts, the things that educators can do. Educational speakers are not doing, the mistakes that they're making, the things that they need to know. So we've gone through the first 4. First one is know your lane. Number 2, solve a problem. Number 3, create a signature session. Number 4, you need a speaker web page, some basic information. And thank you so much, Jenny. Thank you so much, Kara, about the retreats. It's an amazing transformational experience. I appreciate that. And keep the chats going in there, gang. I appreciate the feedback. So let's get to number 5. Number 5. Now, this is something that might be a little bit harder, especially for people who are brand new. You need a demo video. You need to have some kind of video showing that you can speak. The demo video is your business card. Now, I get it. You're like, well, I don't have that yet. But once you start speaking, and I said newer, these are newer people going into it. When you go and you speak, even if it's a cell phone, I tell you what, the bar is low in K-12 education. It just is. So it's okay if you have that, especially if you're just going in and doing some PD in schools. But make sure you have some kind of video that people can hear you and they can see you. A 90-second highlight reel of you speaking changes the game. Because a lot of educational speakers that are out there who are doing PD at schools don't have that, right? They just have maybe a write-up. They have some information. They heard it from somebody else. Oh, it was pretty good. They're reading a resume. Get yourself a little video, right? 60 to 90 seconds. It doesn't have to be polished. It can be authentic and clear. That's all we want, just authentic and clear. See, seeing you in action sells you better than any email ever could. You can send out emails. You can do all kinds of things. But that's the difference, all right? Make sure that happens. Lillian, it's good to see you on here. Thanks so much, you guys. I appreciate Tariq. Boom. This is good stuff for you guys. My man, Tariq, he really works great in providing consulting and education. You guys are doing some good stuff. So this is what we're talking about. We're talking about the things that educational speakers, trainers, and consultants need to do. These are mistakes that they've made. Now, I get it. Some of you guys are just doing consulting work, and that's it. And sometimes you can get connected with different groups and organizations to get that consulting work. That's fine. But if you're out there on your own, even as a consultant, you got to have a web page. You got to have some way for people to get a hold of you. You got to do a little bit of speaking, even if it's in a small group, that you're holding attention to people and getting that information. All right. So number 1, know your lane, know what you're talking about. 2, solve a problem. Don't just tell a story, right? Number 3, create a signature session. What is your main thing that you're focusing in on? Number 4, you need a speaker page or web page so people can get a hold of you. Number 5, get some video, a little bit of video, something out there that showcases that you know what you're talking about. And then number 6, relationships. Relationships are greater than cold emails. You have to get clients, people, right? You say you're going to call yourself a speaker or whatever, or a consultant or a trainer, and you don't have anybody to talk to. You got to get some clients. And a lot of times what I'm seeing, especially on LinkedIn a lot, are these cold emails or these messages that are just going out. They don't care who I am. You can tell that they created it in AI because there's a whole bunch of hyphens, a whole bunch of hyphens in it. And they're just shooting it out there, hoping that somebody, they'll get something, right? 3 quality relationships that you've developed over time with educators, with leaders, with decision makers are 1,000 times better than 1,500 emails that you send out cold. Relationships, develop relationships. If you're trying to work something, you talk to them. You go back to them again. Hey, I got some more information for you. Hey, here's a little something that you should need to know. Here's some resources that you can use. Here's an idea that I had. Oh, I saw an article that might resonate with you. Make 4, 5, 6, 8 different contacts with someone. And then after you've had about 7 or 6 or 7 contacts with them, then you go back and you say to them, hey, if the resources and the connections that I've made with you, were they working? Yes. Are they good? Yes. Would it make sense for us to talk about how it would be great for us to work together? What are you going to say? No? It's the long game, y'all. You got to play the long game, right? Most gigs come from referrals, not from random blast of emails going out. So develop relationships with people that you want to do work with, as well as other people. Build relationships with principals, coordinators, and other educational speakers. I know that I refer people all the time. Perfect example. Just today, I had a call with the school district. No, it was a county. All the county administrators in upstate New York area, they get together for a leadership retreat. And they asked me to speak, but I'm already booked on that day. What do? I reach out to a friend of mine who's also a speaker. He was on just the other time, Dwight. I said, hey, I have somebody else that I can recommend because I know him and we built a good relationship. I know he's quality. Oh, yes, that'd be wonderful. That's how this works, y'all. That's how this works, right? Be someone they know, not just a name in their inbox. All right, number 7. We're going to number 7. Number 7 is know your fee and then own it. I know this is probably one of the hardest things, gang. How much do I charge? What do I charge people to speak? I don't know what to do. You got to figure that out, y'all. Okay, whether it's $500, $1,500, $2,500, $7,500, $12,000. You got to figure that out. But whatever that is, you need to own it. Don't be wimpy about it. If somebody asks what your fee is, first of all, I always use the word investment. I said, well, the investment to have me come is, and then I say what the investment number is. You know what salt is, like the shaker salt, sweet salt on food. You know what pepper is, right? What you put on food, pepper. You're very confident what salt is and what pepper is. So when you're talking about your fee, you need to be as comfortable saying your fee as you do knowing what salt is and pepper is. This is salt. This is pepper. My fee is boom, boom, boom. That's the level of comfort you should have when saying your fee. And I say investment. And you try your best. Don't undercharge out of fear of that you're going to overcharge without a reputation, right? Go for the number. Go for the ultimate number. Don't undercharge yourself because some people will take advantage of you. And in some cases, if you charge too low, they think that you don't know what you're talking about. All right? You're not just getting paid for your hour of talking. You're also getting paid for the value that you're bringing, the many years experience that you had, all the time that you put in to prepare for the actual event. Does this make sense, gang? In the chat, tell me something. Does this make sense? Is this resonating with you? Am I on mark? Am I off here? Does this, please, I'm telling you, this stuff makes sense to me. This is what it's all about. All right. So let's do a quick review. 1, know your lane. 2, solve a problem. Don't just tell a story. 3, create a signature session that you know of. 4, get that web page, basic information on that page, photo, bio, speaking topics, contact info, right? 5, get a little video. After you've spoken once or twice, get a demo video, chop it up, do it on iMovie if you have to do some editing on it. Develop relationships is number 6. Meaningful relationships with others. You can get referrals from that. 7, know your fee, own it, call it an investment, not a fee. Number 8. What is 8? You got to learn how to market without feeling salesy. You know what I'm saying? You got to be willing to talk about yourself. Marketing is just sharing how you help people. Remember, we talked about you solving a problem. That's what marketing is. This is how I help educators. This is how I help schools. This is how I help people. This is how I help all kind of things. That's an easier way of doing it. And you're not going in there selling. Use testimonials, your short videos to do this, to market yourself. I get it. As educators, we're humble people, right? We're taught to be humble. Oh, it's not me. It's for the kids. Oh, it's the team. Oh, it wasn't. No, it is you. You have years of experience. You need to share this. This is how I help people. This is how I help educators. This is how I help teachers control their classrooms better. This is how I help them instruct better. This is how I help people lead better in schools. This is how I connect with community. That's the point of marketing. All right. You got to get over that. You got to learn how to do that marketing without being salesy. It's not about, hey, hire me because. No. You have to serve first, sell second. That's how you stay authentic. I always say provide value, invite engagement. I'm providing value to you. This is the stuff that I have for you. Now, does this work well? Do you like this? Yes. Would it make sense for us to work together? Yes. That's how that goes. We're almost at the end, gang. We're almost at the end. We have 2 more to go. This is a shorter one, gang. We're not going to be an whole hour. It's just me talking with you. But we have 2 more things to go. The mistakes that new speakers make that they need to be on top of. But before we get to the final 2 of these, again, I just want to talk about the Within Our Ranks community that we have. The Within Our Ranks community, actually, we're doing it tomorrow. Our next one is tomorrow. It's the last Thursday of every month. You go to withinourranks.com/community. You can register, and it's the last Thursday of every month. It's absolutely free. And what it is we just get together as educators who are interested in speaking, training, consulting in any way whatsoever, whether you've been doing it for a while or whether you're brand new or you've never even done it. Just come and log on. And what we do is we just chat it up about the world of professional speaking. We try to have a little guest each time that we do it. Right? We have a guest that's coming tomorrow at 1, and they just talk about the business in the world of professional speaking in K-12 education, what it's like, what's going on. And then we talk about other people. You get to know what's happening. 100% free. We're developing a community of education speakers. We want to make it better. Last Thursday of every month, 7 p.m. Eastern time. You got to be there. withinourranks.com/community. Right? Kara's excited for the community tomorrow. Yes, we have Brandon. Oh my gosh. I can't believe his last name. Brandon the third. He's the third. He's an educational speaker. He does assemblies. He does all the different things. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. We're going to talk it up with him. He's going to give us some information as to how he runs his business, how he connects with people, the passion that he had, how he got into it. And then we'll chat it up with other people about questions you might have about speaking and training and consulting. Now, I don't teach. I'm there. I'm not there teaching, but it's a great way to start dipping your toe into the waters of the Within Our Ranks community. All right. That's what it's all about. All right. Let's get our final 2 things that we're talking about, the mistakes that educational speakers make and what they need to do and learn in order to make it in the world of professional speaking in K-12 education, even if it's not at top level. Now, we're not talking like major conferences, main stage. All right. We're talking breakout sessions, right? We're talking in-school professional development. It's a side hustle, right? It's a hobby that turns into something. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. So final 2. Number 9 is rehearse like a professional. Rehearse. Practice your timing, practice your transitions, practice your technology. You got to practice. One of the things that I do, I take off the month of December. I take off the month of December from speaking, training, consulting, usually. This December, I'm not. I got some things that are happening for the first part of it. But once I've taken off like a couple of weeks, I'm rusty. And a lot of people who are speakers, they don't speak all the time. You got to get into the pattern of it. I'm literally down in my basement speaking to no one, but I'm practicing where I'm standing, how fast I'm going to say something, when I need to slow down, when I need to talk faster, all the different things. I get into a practice of it. Here's the other thing. Record yourself. Audio record yourself, video record yourself. And I know it's going to seem awkward, but by doing that, you'll get to hear and be able to see what it is that you're doing. How does it work? I was just talking to the Inner Circle last night. Inner Circle are the people who work directly with me on speaking, training, consulting. Awesome, amazing group. And we were talking about the importance of when you're speaking, of speeding up and slowing down, and how people need time to process what it is that you're saying. A lot of times we get in front of people and we're excited and we're energetic, or we're nervous. And so you end up talking really fast about everything that you want to see. And then, oh, I just saw something new you're talking too fast and people cannot process what it is you're saying. And that's when you see phones come up, right? They start getting their phone up. They start scrolling. They're checking grades. So if you feel like that's happening, one of the things that you can do is you can always just say something the way that it is and then say it again. So let's say you're talking, everyone, I think that the power happens within those relationships, and you want to develop them with the students. You want to develop the relationships with the students. You see what I'm saying? I repeat it again. It gives them an opportunity to process it. So practice, practice, practice. Record yourself. Your audience deserves your best, not your first draft. All right, we made it to the end, gang. Number 10. We made it to the end. We made it to the end. Before I give the last one, wrapping this up, sharing the last one of our top 10 things that educational speakers make mistakes on and they need to do, in the chat, tell me, do these things resonate with you? Are these any good? Are these making any sense? Which one of these really means, hey, this is something that really has hit with me, right? The first one was know your lane. Number 2 was solve a problem, not just tell a story. 3, create a signature session, right? Number 4, you need a speaker web page. Just a page, not a whole site, just get a page at least. Number 5, demo video. Get a little video that people can see. Number 6, develop good relationships with other educators and speakers so that you can get booked. Number 7, know your fee. What's the investment to have you, and be comfortable saying it. Number 8, learn to market without being salesy. You're just talking about what offers, what you can help people with, testimonials and stuff. Number 9 is rehearse like a professional. Which one really hit you good, right? Oh, Mac, in fact, I struggle at times with this as well, talking fast, making sure I say everything. Yeah, you got so much going on in your head. Slow it down or repeat it. Let's say you said something that was powerful. Just say it again at a slower pace. That's what it is. All right. All right. I'll be doing teacher PDs this summer and next year for a nonprofit. Work for extremely helpful. Good. I'm glad. Yes. Those little tips can really help you out a lot in all those things, presentation-wise, as well as if you want to start moving it to the next level and having it step out and do even more. So let's get to number 10. Number 10 is keep improving. Keep improving. Keep growing with this, even when you think that you've made it. All right? I'll be honest with you guys. I might have made it. I might be there. I'm getting close to there. All right. I still have big goals, but I've been on major stages, gang. All right. I spoke in the Netherlands at The Hague, the same stage where world leaders have spoken at. Spoken in front of 3,500 international educators. I've spoken in Sweden. I've spoken at some of the largest conferences in the United States. I've spoken at major schools and districts. I've been identified number 4 of the top global gurus in education. Those are all wonderful, but I can still be better. I can still make a better impact. I can still keep growing. Great speakers are always learning. I have a business coach. I still go to trainings at National Speakers Association. I have people that I connect with to help me be better. I get feedback constantly. I tweak my sessions. I evolve my message. Just today on the plane, I was adjusting, changing, making it better. The moment you think that you've arrived, you stop growing. That's it, gang. Keep it going. Keep it moving. Boom. That's our top 10 things mistakes that educational speakers make all the time and what they can do to make it better, right? Know your lane is number 1. Number 2 is solve a problem. Don't just tell a story. 3, create a signature session. What is your thing? 4, need a speaker page, web page, just one page. Get basic information out there for you. Number 5, demo video is like your business card, right? They want to see you and hear you. And a lot of educational speakers don't have that out there. 6, develop those relationships with people. You can get referrals. You can get a lot more going other than just cold emails. Number 7, know your fee. What is the investment to have you? And they're not just paying for your 1 hour or 2 hours or half a day. They're paying for the years of experience that you have. So don't undersell yourself. Number 8, learn to market without being salesy. All you're doing is you're sharing what you can solve with others. There's nothing wrong with that. You got to get over that imposter syndrome of that. Number 9, rehearse. Practice. We talking practice? Practice, right? Practice it. Make sure that you got your blocking, your timing, your transitions, your technology, all the things are ready to go. Your audience deserves the best, not your first draft. And then the last one is keep improving, keep growing, keep making it better. That's what this is all about, gang, right? Hey, thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the thumbs up. Here's the deal, gang. I really want you to join within our ranks. I want you to come to within our ranks. I want you to say all the things. Here we go. I'm going to put it in the chat. www.withinrranks.com/community. That will allow you to go into the community that we're having tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Come, chat, talk it all up, do all the things. Also, if you're interested in being a speaker, trainer, consulting, or you know someone, that's the other thing. If you know someone, some of you might not be doing it, that says, you know what? They're always helping others. They're always training. They're super smart. They got it. Tell them to go to withinrranks.com. Tell them to come through. Make sure that they can then, in turn, learn how to do this, right? If they learn how to do this, visit withinrranks.com. I think this is it. I'm going to make sure we have it on here. Boom. Within Our Ranks, come to learn more. That's it. I got it on here. Come do this, y'all. Within Our Ranks retreat, we have one that's coming up at the end of June. It's in Philadelphia, June 27th, 28th, and 29th. You can still make it in, gang. This is the opportunity for you to learn and level up. We also have one that's happening in Denver. It's our Denver pop-up, June 10th, 11th, and 12th. You can still go to that one. And then our next one won't be until November. You don't want to miss out. This is what it is. Hey, gang, my name's Steve Bowler, also known as Stand Tall Steve. I am here in Georgia in a hotel room coming at you, providing this Facebook and LinkedIn Live so that you guys can understand and know the mistakes that are being made by educational speakers and what you can do to make it better. All right. Next time that we're going to have one of these, I think we're having another one next Thursday. I'm going to check the calendar right now to make sure of this. Next Thursday. No, I'm not doing it next Thursday. That's my baby girl. She has her awards ceremony next Thursday. It's the end of the year stuff, right? All the stuff that's going on. That's really cool. So the following Thursday, I think we might be doing that the following Thursday, which is June 12th. So keep checking back. We're going to have more of these Facebook Lives, making sure that you do this. You are welcome, everyone. Have a wonderful afternoon, evening, and good night. Check out Within Our Ranks to learn more. Have a good night, gang. Take care.